All right, I'm going to need everybody on the line. We have a few things that we're going to need to discuss. This opening ceremony will be a little longer than normal.
First off, let me start by saying that it would be a total feat to vote that how many people want to still do late check-in for. We have 87 players on site right now.
Thank you all for coming. I can't wait to play this awesome game with you.
I can't wait to kill you all! Yay!
All right, so a little bit of information. We have a lot of new staff members this time around. So, we're going to be helping out. We'll start from the end, all staff members. If you don't mind introducing yourself so everybody knows your name, if you can hear your voice. Teddy? Who's up, Teddy? Oh. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Peppa.
This is your new tavern mom. She will be doing Introduce yourself, Sean.
I'm Katie. I'm Moss. Wait, no. Y'all shut up. I love you guys.
We got Erin.
I am Peter.
You don't fucking know me. I don't need to say my name.
Say it!
Chris.
I'm Matthew.
Yeah!
Robert.
Wait, what?
That's
Zach.
Leslie.
I'm not next. I'm Anthony. You suck.
Everybody you see up here are going to be your dedicated staff members. If you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, please feel free to come and talk to us. There is someone else though. Special guest, we have our new player liaison, Brian Pitts. Everybody give
Hi.
a new character, new player, whatever. You need information, you need help, come to him, come to one of us. We'll be glad to try and help you. Oh, and we're missing one other staff member. Secret staff member, Daniel. He will be your war room guru.
He's gonna kill us.
So, we have a few important safety rules. So, number one, yes, we do allow combat upstairs. However, you need to be safe. There is also no fighting allowed on the stairs themselves. So either go up, go down. If we see that your combat may be too dangerous, we will call it a hole or a timeout. If one of you sees combat that's too dangerous, getting too close to the rails, anything like that, call a timeout. Safety is of utmost importance. But we have had a lot of time spent here with a lot of combat upstairs. You should be okay as long as everybody is aware of their surroundings.
Shout out to Stairmaster.
A few things about keeping the site clean, so we've been doing pretty good with that, especially for you new players though. So a few things in particular. Number one, all furniture has to go exactly the way that you found it. If you turn your bed, you move beds, you take chairs, you move tables, anything like that, you must put the furniture back how you found it. Number two, makeup. Makeup in the sinks. All right, we've been getting a little better about this, but there's certain people that will just completely destroy a sink. Like, I don't know, Demon just dies in a sink. There it is. So, obviously, normal wear and all that is fine. It doesn't need to be perfect, but the sinks cannot be covered in makeup. We cannot have makeup on, staining them. So everyone, make sure to clean that up. If we have to, we will track down who was in the side of a cabin, who was sleeping in a cabin, who was using it, and we will have to punish every single person in that cabin. So everyone feel free to work together, just make sure, take care of this place like it's your own. If you want us to come back here and you want to keep using the site, just take some minor considerations. And one other thing about the cleanliness, cigarette butts. So one, smoking inside, obviously not allowed. However, some dumbass thinks that they're going to hide their cigarette butts under a bed and no one's going to find them. Well, guess what? They found them. A whole pile of cigarette butts right after we were here. If we find this, if anyone is hoarding cigarette butts, there's going to be serious consequences. So look, it's not that hard.
Why would you
smoke?
do
Because people are dumb.
We don't even want. We don't
Hold on. But this isn't us being like, we are being your parents, be clean. This is the site being like, be clean or we're going to kick you out.
Yeah.
So,
they know we have a lot of people here. They want to make sure that we keep everything clean and smooth.
exactly.
Don't make us go back.
All right, so a couple other very important notes. Heath, you want to do the classic warning of the... Okay, guys.
All right, so some of you are new. You're gonna notice over there they have what looks like it would be an amazing place to go on mods, and it honestly is. But that's besides the point. They rode right near where the parking lot is right there. So where you come in, there's that little road that's sometimes it's taped off, sometimes it's not. If you haven't been here before, that leads to a graveyard. You will not know that because you will never go down that road. Why? Because if you do go down that road and you get caught, it is private property. You will get a fine that I'm understanding is of over $300, and we will be banned from using this park for 1 year. Oh, I'm sorry, not this park. Any state park. So unless you guys want to travel to Mississippi or Texas to play this game, please don't fuck that up. Like, I used to make jokes about it, but we're new here. There's some players that haven't been here before. It's really not a joke. You can't do
If the sign
it.
says private property, that spot is sometimes not mentioned, don't go on it. Very simple.
Cool.
All right, so all the rough stuff out of the way. Time to get to some of the good stuff. Okay, a few important things. I'll get to that in a second. Stay immersive. This is one of the most important rules of Mordavia. We want people to stay immersive. If you can go talk about football, you can go talk about video games, you can talk about whatever you want. Do not do that around characters who are role-playing. If you do, staff has permission to cause negative effects to your character. If you're talking about something that we don't understand and is breaking the fourth wall, you might just be knocked out, slept, or even die.
And
So
guys,
keep that in mind.
to further add to that, last iteration, whenever chroniclers, staffers were on break, we used to wear the white headbands. We're still going to do that. That is not some green light to be like, oh, I see Heath, I see Matt, I see Teddy, someone. I'm going to go talk to them. We are out of play marshaling something or doing something that needs to be done, or we're on break because we might sleep 3 hours. So, I'm a ghost, I'm a ghost. Don't come talk to a ghost. I'm there for a reason. I'm sorry, y'all know I love y'all. But I have to do things I have to do, they have to do things they have to do. We can't just spend time talking and dealing out of place stuff while we're doing other things.
So very simple, keep the site clean and stay immersive. That's what we hope, and keep a positive attitude. Those are the things that we hope from everybody.
In order to keep the site clean, we were talking about the sinks. If you clean up the makeup while it's still wet in the sink, it's easier to clean than coming back later. Just so y'all know.
That's words of wisdom right there, my friends.
Yes.
All right, few things, tavern notes.
Tavern notes. All tabs will be done now on your character names. When you die or perm, you can switch it over to your new character, but it will be done in your character names. No personal belongings in the cooler for anyone except ownership. We ownership reserve the right. So sorry. Cooler will be locked. The kitchen will be locked every evening. If anyone is caught trying to wiggle through the door, there will be immense repercussions. Enjoy.
Yay! Woo! Food is under new management, and I hear it is delicious.
Alright, everybody. It wasn't a big deal last iteration, and I know some of y'all might know this, some of y'all might know this. We have a lot of new players. I want everyone to know. This is a box. It's an ordinary box. It could be your box, right? Inside the box, we have loot. There is loot inside the box. This could be your loot. But you don't want someone taking your loot, right? There is a new rule that everyone's going to have to be aware of, and this is very similar to the old system. So you don't want somebody to take your loot. You got a lock or a trap. You don't want them to move the box. You need a chest tag. It's an envelope, right? It says chest on it. All you do is you affix it to your box in some manner. It's up to you. Inside the envelope goes your locks and traps. If you do not have the inside of this envelope fully searched, you cannot move this box. You cannot open this box, okay? Once you have fully searched the inside of this envelope, removed any blocks or traps, taken any effects, done all the rules as they're supposed to be done, then you may open the box, take the loot, move the box, do what you want with it. All right? Similar to the chest tag, we also have a door tag. It works in the same manner, okay? If you see one of these, it means you can't open the door, can't use the door, can't touch the door without looking inside.
We need to keep in that chest?
No.
Okay.
Not currently.
If you have a lock.
Not currently. This episode, they're combination locks.
Okay.
Okay.
Next episode, there'll be more.
Hey.
So it's harder now.
Yes.
Technology, man.
Everyone.
Oh, what's up?
Are traps like one use? Like you get it?
Yeah, trap
Yeah, traps are one use. Yes. If you break a lock, rip the tag as well.
Yeah. Man, it feels like someone picks up a lot of tinker, they might be able to fix that.
You don't have a headband on your own.
Okay, tomorrow, between the hours of 1 and 4, the Cracked Cauldron will be serving sweet treats. Come, bring your money,
Not Copex.
real money. Everything is priced reasonably. So come and get your sweet treats between 1 and 4.
But only if you complete the in-play quest to get the sweet treats. If you don't do that, you get nothing.
Yeah. No, really.
So, two more things. Alright, so number one, if all players have to attend the new player mod. So, earlier you mentioned if you were coming from the north, the south, or from Avros. Based on where you come from, you will be going with a storyteller. So, if you are coming from the south, you need to meet me right after opening ceremonies. That is not to. If you are coming from Avros or the east, if you're coming from Avros or the east, you need to join Heat.
You won.
And if you are coming from the west, you need to join Chris. And if you are sailing here by ship, you need to speak to Addie.
Wherever she is.
Yes, you need to speak to Addie, who will be right over there. Alright, so if you in-play the... Do you have a question? Okay, yeah. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, everybody, just another moment. So, we're not done, guys. Almost. Don't worry, almost finished. So, last couple things. In-play story. So, very recently, Prince Kel has issued an announcement that all members of Sargon should go to Frontier and they can start establishing towns, settlements, civilizations, carving out property, and the only rule is that the highest ranking noble in an area gets say over any lower ranking nobles. Due to this, people from Sargon in particular has the first start, but around the world of Mordavia, word has gotten out that people from Sargon have begun to colonize and adventure into Erideti. This has caused all the other locations in Mordavia to follow suit by sending individuals, particularly heroic souls. Heroic souls have found themselves compelled to go and travel into Erideti Forest. Once this began happening, they discovered an abandoned fort, and no one knows who built it or where it came from. This fort is where you find yourselves now. Inside of it was a hearth already lit with magical flames, and individuals began to come to serve food to all the heroic souls that seek nourishment. All of the heroic souls have found that once they were compelled to enter Erideti, they were unable to leave forevermore. A magical effect keeps every heroic soul from leaving the forest of Erideti once you enter. So every heroic soul that has come to the woods will find this place their new permanent home. That means you. This is Chapter 1, Laying the Foundations. Episode 1, Broken Ground. Everybody report to your assigned storytellers and we'll begin shortly. Hold on, one question.
Who does Alcyon go to?
Alcyon.
From the west.
From the west.
Which is me.
If you have any questions of where you need to start, come feel free to talk to me.